Hello and welcome. Today we're going to check out over 100 different retiring Lego sets by the end of 2024. Lego now have just put everything up on their website, and I think some of these sets might surprise you. So we'll tuck straight in and go to the last chance to buy, and there are some big sets on here. We have got, well, look at the first three. We have got the Batman Shadowbox for £344, the Hogwarts Express for £429.99, and the huge AT-AT coming in at £734.99. Now, you've got to play a game now. You can either wait until double points and then snap it up very, very quickly. Wait until there's a good giveaway purchase and snap it up. But if they sell out before they go into a Black Friday sale, for example, or triple points or quadruple points or whatever, then they've gone. So they are all now got the yellow retiring soon banner across the top. That one does say exclusive, but it is retiring as well, which means it's going to be going. Now, at the very, very end of the video, we'll click on the new giveaway that also got uploaded yesterday as well, because that is a Lego Friends set. Now, I'm quite surprised by some of them that I've seen dotted around in photos, but this is the first time I have actually clicked on the Lego website. So we'll tuck into all these. I'm not going to click on all of them because, like I said, I think there's over 100 of them. So we'll just scoot through them. And what I'll do is I think I'll just do it like that. So you can see what the box artwork looks like, and we'll go through. Now, the Shadow Box for me was actually the build of the year of 2023. This is by far one of the most detailed builds I think I've ever done. I think the concept of it got lost on a lot of people because the photos were dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I've got the shadow box to my left hand side right now. You can see everything, and it has got the grills up top for you to be able to see all of the amazing detail that is in there. But there's 3,981 pieces, and again, last chance at 344. Now the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition. This is at 429. Obviously, we've just got the Burrows, which is this thing just here. So every time we get a Collector's Edition, one will then leave. I think that's kind of how it works. So I don't know if the alleyway's going, but the bank, I think, is it going to be safe. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. But I don't want to change this. It just says sort by recommended, so I don't want to lose it at the top. AT-AT, we all know what that is. It's a massive thing coming in at 6,785 pieces. Scrolling straight down, this was a bit of a surprise because this hasn't been out that long, I don't think. So this is the Nice Fortress set. I think it sold okay, but I'm quite surprised that it's gone already. So maybe the castle sell better than the pirates. Who knows? No surprise on some of these. So we have the Rhino. I would imagine many Super Mario sets will be retiring this year. We have got some brickheads for Harry Potter. So there is a set of 5 for £44.99. The Sonic brickhead that has literally just come out, I do believe, is also on the list. Is that really correct? Legolas and Gremlin is also going. Yeah, I guess so, because it's in. We'll take it with a pinch of salt. I'm sure that this is right. They haven't just messed it up on their own website. So the NES is going at $229.99. So the NES, sorry, the Nintendo Entertainment System. So yes, NES is going for 2,646 pieces, 229, and then that'll be gone. So the Nintendo is on its way out. Now the older Hogwarts Castle Chamber of Secret stuff has been in a sale across a load of different toy shops for a while now. Now John Lewis have also taken the plunge, and they have 25% off the Cantina. They have a huge amount of money off. I think it's another 25% off on the Razor Quest. That's down from 5 whatever it is all the way down to 380 mark. So bigger toy shops have now already got some of this stuff into a sale, and now potentially when John Lewis runs out, they won't get a restock. So you've got to play the game to your taste and obviously what you can afford, with so many sets that are going to be coming out in October. Then we have the other Tails, so I guess nobody cares about them whatsoever. We have got the Sonic Peach Ride. Again, that's the expansion pack that went into a sale. Now it's finally retiring. We're going to be seeing a lot of this. All of these castle pieces, they all just connect together and create a huge castle. But the new one for 2024 that is out and about looks fantastic. But again, that is already in a sale as well. Coming down, we've got more brickheads. So we've got Cruella is going down in there. Then we've got the Diddy Kong's Minecraft. That's on its way out. Gandalf the Grey and the Balrog brickhead is going. And that is page 1. So like I said, I think there's 100 individual things that are retiring. Lots and lots of brickheads are on their way out. So we've got more Lord of the Rings. So we've got Frodo and Gollum. And then we've got Argoth and Arwen. I'm doing my best. And then we've got the Phantom Menace set of 6. Now, it's interesting that we're getting rid of all of the Lord of the Rings brickheads. So does that mean we're going to be getting more Lord of the Rings stuff next year with a larger set? Is that the plan? Are they going to be keeping these out for a little while? The A-frame cabin has made the list. That is a fantastic looking set. And again, that's in a sale currently. I think it's Smith's, but this is $159.99, as you can see. Really nice detail on that one. That's the box artwork if you want to pick yourself up one of those. There is a Lego Ideas set, and it's at 18 plus. That was a really good build, actually. It was good. To my right hand side, you can connect a few of those together as well. If they were a little bit cheaper, I might have got more than one and had like a little run of them. As it stands at the moment, I can't actually figure out where to put it in my own theme park display. Harry Potter brickheads going on to this stuff just here. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the IPs are going because of how many new IPs are on their way. So it's going to be a very, very exciting and potentially expensive year for 2025 with regards to Lego, because October is looking absolutely horrendous with all of the sets that are going to be coming out. We've got Avatar, so all of those are on their way out. Jurassic Park is on its way out as well. And then we've got more Peach Castle expansion set from Super Mario. Again, the Battle of Hogwarts, that is still the same castle. So you can see just on there, you've got all of the pins. They all connect to each other, and it makes a huge castle. And those minifigures with the bits and pieces that it comes with does look very, very good indeed. But I really do like the newer castle because it hasn't got the green roof, because I am very tempted to put it to Snow White and have it as a Christmas display. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that with regards to future expansion. So we have got more Avatar stuff, so that's obviously their IP. We've got the Little Book of Mermaid storybook, so that again, that is another of a film, and again, another Harry Potter thing. I would imagine they will just update a lot of the stuff from the Harry Potter because that's what they tend to do. Okay, the Doctor Strange is going. Now, best place to get that at the moment is, I think I've seen it for 138 on the 16th of the 9th. So this is when this has been recorded and uploaded. So I have seen that for I think 130, 140. I think it's 138. I think it was. Head over to Smith's and Argos are the two places for that, where it's extremely, extremely good value. Then we got Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles in Shadow. So obviously that is a 2-pack for the brickhead. A lot of brickheads on the way out. Peter Pan on its way out as well. So that's another 5+ Disney set. Bizarre that they've, yeah, so it is where it is with that. And Tales of the Space Age, I don't think that's been out too long. Obviously didn't sell very well, so it's on its way out. Now, no surprise for this because these are around a year. So you've only got 1 year to get this because obviously for the Chinese New Year, that's when the new stuff comes out. So there'll be the other ones on there as well. This castle has been making the rounds for a good while. It's a 3-in-1. I can see a lot of people now running to get some of those just with the other builds that you can do with it. Because I think if you buy 3 of them, you can actually make one massive castle as well. So $89.99 for that if you want to pick one of those up. Moving down, you've got another set of brickheads. You've got the Moana brickhead. You've got the dry flower centerpiece. So again, if you want to pick up one of those, not something that I don't think many people would have used in the UK, but potentially other countries use this kind of thing quite a lot. So yeah, I still see that selling well. The Office, I think that's the American version. So no surprise that nobody's bought that one. There's 1,164 pieces for that one. The Loop Coaster. I have got it. And I'm glad I got it because I picked it up and then the following day, me and Jay's Toy Collection UK found out that there was rumours that it was going to be retiring. What a thing it is. Now, I'm actually quite excited that this is retiring because it means we're going to get another one. So 2025 means we're going to get a big coaster, which means I'm going to have to change the whole display just to get it to fit in. We have got, I was about to say, an erotic pink parrot. Exotic pink parrot 3-in-1 for $19.99. Then we've got the Globe, £200 retiring soon. Now, I think they could do something like that with a a more cost-effective Death Star, using that sort of shape with the bits and pieces on the inside. So be interesting to see what happens with that. I think that is another ideas set, so that's obviously on its way out because they rotate the ideas sets along the way. So again, as we're going through all of these, let us know in that comment section if there's anything that you want to get your hands on and you're surprised it's going quite early, But like I said, when it's gone, it's gone. This is coming straight from the Lego website, and I would imagine they'll stop producing them now, and by 2025 you won't be able to get your hands on a lot of these. Holiday Christmas Street, I'm not calling it Holiday Main Street, Christmas Street, what a fantastic thing that is. I'm sure on the box artwork it was different in the UK than it was over to America, because we had Holiday Main Street. I'm sure there was some sort of controversy where the name got changed because they don't say Christmas, they say Happy Holidays or some nonsense like that. The Batmobile is on its way out, so if you want to get the Batman versus the Joker chase, again, Smith's is 32, so it's £10 off. If you get the Shadow Box, you get that car anyway, but you don't get the Penguin. Sorry, you don't get the Joker, you get a Penguin instead. So if you wanted to get all of them, you're going to have to buy another car for 42 quid to get that character, which is completely pointless, to be honest, because I think the car is literally the same. You might as well just get the animated one instead to go with the animated artwork. Now, the Throne Room diorama is on its way out. The Lloyd Elemental Power Mech is going. So again, $89.99, $17.99. One of the R2-D2s is going. I am assuming it's the UCS one. I think it is, because we've now got 3 of these out and about at the same time, I think. So I haven't got a clue which one that is, but if you want it, get it. The Temple of the Dragon Energy Core, that is a beautiful looking thing for $84.99. As you can see, 1,029 pieces. And then Endor diorama. Only thing is with these dioramas, they look fantastic. Very, very expensive. Then we have got the mini Disney Palace. That hasn't been out that long. Then we've got Star-Lord helmet, so that is on its way out. I have seen, potentially, they're going to be bringing back all of the Star Wars helmets, so that'd be an interesting thing. Then we've got Malfroid and Diggory. That's how you say it. It's a 2-pack for a brickhead. Typewriter is on its way out. First Lego Friends set, I think we've seen for a little while. This is a 6+ set, so that's Leo's room. Whoever Leo is. Typewriter 214, that is another ideas. No, it's not. Yes, it is. That is another ideas set. So I'm assuming all of the ideas that came out in 23 will be going in 24. So they would have been out for, depending on what month they came out, a minimum of 12 months, up to 24 months potentially. We've got Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder. Now, that must mean we are getting another UCS set now. There must be one on its way. The rumours must be true for this sail barge, and it can't be that long until it comes in, because not only are we losing, obviously, this, we're also losing the huge AT-AT. So the sail barge is going to be in between 2 and 7, I would imagine. Let's hope it's lower than that. But we don't want it at 7. We don't want it anywhere near that. Right, we've got the Tusken Raider, $9.99. The Princess Leia, or the Bouche helmet, that is 60 quid. Peter Pan and Wendy Flight Over London is going. So that is on its way out for the Disney 100. We have one of the most scariest... Just look at that walking turd of Chewie there. That has not been out that long. It did look fantastic in the Lego store with the guitar, though. So if you can make it work, then obviously carry on. Then you've got the house for $27.99. So don't forget, even though it's retiring, he's got 30% off. Get it now, because you're going to get it for 27. Don't wait, and then it might go up full price. Just be careful. Now, the treehouse is finally retiring. That has been rumoured to be retiring for a while. What a fantastic set that is as well. Don't forget, you can change the leaves on that to have them as green or autumn for like the yellow. So they give you 2 lots of leaves. And I do believe the leaves on this set is the first ever time of using a different type of material, which is now what they're going to start producing in other Lego bricks as well. So I have read that they are trying to get away from fossil fuels, so that is an interesting thing. Along as this, I have literally built this yesterday. I spent all afternoon building it. Then I clicked on the Lego website because I wanted to do a little bit of research to see if the bike was in scale with this. And then I saw it's retiring soon. And then I saw the list and thought, well, I've now got to do a video. So this is going. This has 6 bags of detail. So you build the Technic frame up, and there's 6 bags of Lego of where you just add layering to the detail. I'll do a review video by the end of next week. That'll be up, because it's surprising, but again, it's cheaper by a mile everywhere else. $149, $169 you can get it for at different toy shops. or 229 with the points. Now, don't forget, you do get your points in there, but you're going to run the risk of trying to get it on double points and it sells out beforehand. Obviously, this is no surprise to anybody. What a gorgeous looking thing this is as well. And obviously, it's been around a year. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, that's what that thing looks like. $89.99. And you can see that is the giveaway that it is. Please just go back to that. Don't it? No. Phew. I think we're safe. I don't think it's reset anything. Everything's the same. Good. So there's your Birdhouse 24. Underneath that, you have got the Z28. Or the Z28. The Camaro. So, yeah. Then we have the Villains Icon. So, again, if you want these minifigures, these things just down here, you're going to have to get it sooner rather than later, because I think people wanted it for the minifigures. The build itself does look very, very impressive. It's been out a little while now, though, so that's no surprise that that's going. The Jazz Quartet is on its way out, and again, that's an impressive looking thing. I think it's got 4 instruction booklets, so each one of you can build something. Ninjago Gardens is on its way out. Ooh, so does that mean we are going to get another big Ninjago set to go with the market? Because I have got Ninjago City, I have got the gardens, and I have got the docks. They're all smashed because I fell through the table when they're on them, but I am in the process of rebuilding them. So that's going to be an interesting thing. So what is Ninjago going to be doing for 2025? I want another big set, basically. I think that would look fantastic. Now, we have got the Shuttle Discovery, because I think because the newer NASA ones obviously come out, the big tall thing. So again, that makes sense. So a lot of them are just like for like. They've already been introduced. So these are now just clearing space in the shops. But the fact that there's 100 of these going, and some of these are quite big boxes, I'm assuming January is going to be absolutely chaotic. We have got the Ideas Fender Caster thing. That is what would fit on Chewy, if you wanted or cared about it. Coming up to page number 5. So it does say up here, your last chance to buy. Going, and almost gone. These sets will officially retired very soon. This will be your last chance to buy them. So if you see something you like, get them while you can. There you go. Straight from Lego itself. X-Men 97. Quite surprised that is retiring now, when the show has only recently just come out, and Deadpool and Wolverine has just made the most money ever for an 18 film at the cinema. And I would imagine it'll be coming to Disney Plus after this is retired. Probably would have kept up maybe for another year, and then people would have realised what it was and bought it, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Right, we have got the Commander Cody helmet. Again, that is on its way out. We have got the I Am Groot for $44.99. That's saying goodbye. That's from the Infinity Saga. The smaller Taj Mahal. That again, that looks very, very impressive with regards to that for £104. A lot of pieces in that though. It's 2,222 pieces. Oh, so it's a nice looking thing. So if I keep clicking on them, I don't mean to. Now, as we come down, this is no wonder, to be honest, because the back of this is just completely plain. Because I would have clicked on that just to prove a point. There's not a single photo from the back. It's just, I think it's all open bits. They haven't hidden it or anything, and I don't think it's been out that long either. So it's been out a year and a bit, I think. But the Dreams Village has hardly been out that long. I thought that was a cute little thing, but again, it's on its way out because they are just turning them around very, very quickly. So you've got the Atari, so that's a second games console to say goodbye to. That's at $209.99. And then we've got the BTS. Now, this sold out everywhere that I know around in Asia, because obviously it's a huge band over there. For us, it was always available. I don't think it sold out on day one, and now it's in a 30% sale. So you can't get this in other places. If you actually know somebody in a different country, drop them a message, because it might actually be cheaper for you to get it and then send it over there. But yeah, certain sets obviously don't sell fantastically well in the UK, and obviously some of them do. One of the things that I don't think has sold, £474 for the Hulkbuster. I think people were going ballistic at the price when it first came out. The fact it then went into like times 5 points, and then they put it into a huge sale, and they just didn't sell any units. It's no surprise that this is now finally retiring. I can still imagine it being stuck in the shop for quite a while to come. But there's a lot of cars on here as well. So Train Station, that is a beautiful looking thing. That's on its way out. The Ecto 1 for $209.99. This is a nice looking thing as well. Are we going to get newer Ghostbuster bits and pieces ever? Are we going to have anything from the newer TV shows? I've got the Ghostbuster Firehouse just behind me. Fantastic thing. Then we've got the Porsche 911 RSR. That's a nice looking... The nice thing about these Technic cars is that if it's the smaller ones or the much bigger ones, they all are the same scale. So you could have bought the orange GT3 RS, I think it is. That's the original UCS Porsche that came out. I think side by side they're the same. Everything's the same. It's just 3 times more pieces in the other one. So this is 1,580 pieces. Again, you could probably get this for 90 quid in the local toy shops. It's always like that over in the UK. So the Cantina. So then I thought that might be on here. This is for 34499 and it's 2 something. It's 25% off whatever that is. And that is at John Lewis now. The Temple of the Golden Idol. That, to be fair, dive bombed straight into a sale after a week or two, well, about a month, 6 weeks at Smith's. And now it's on its way out. Don't think this has been out very long. But we're not getting any more. So I think there's a big hype for this. And then when they cancelled the main thing that everybody wanted, the bubble burst. Right, I've got to make decisions on some of these sets. The City of Lanterns, I've been talking about this since it came out. And I still haven't pulled the trigger on it. Obviously, the new Dark Falcon is replacing this Falcon here. And obviously, the Dark Falcon is from the new Disney show, which I do believe has just come out on Disney Plus. Now, The Gardens isn't a surprise because I think there's a new one coming on a huge scale. So I think people bought 2 of them, bought 2 of these, and have already done, I think, what a lot of people are going to want to do with the new one that's coming out. So I don't know what the new one is with regards to the price. So it might be worth picking up 2 of these and potentially saving yourself an absolute fortune. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Green Hill Zone, that is on its way out. It's such a nice set. They just needed to release the second level about 6 months later. And I think this one would have sold a lot better because they did the same thing with Prime. They did Transformers Prime by itself. Nobody wants one thing on the shelf or in the display by itself. And now they've got Bumblebee. I think they might be selling a little bit better. So ideally, they should do what they did with the Dials like they did for Star Wars. Release them as a pair, knowing that there'll be another one coming a little bit down the line. And I think as a customer, we would then know exactly how far it's going to be going down. Now you've got the freight train that's going. That's interesting. So we've got the AMG Speed Champions car, Formula One cars on its way out. But I think there's some new F1 Speed Champion cars on their way. So if you want the W12, which obviously is a slightly older McLaren, they might be redoing it, so it'll be interesting to see. Mando Spider Tank is going. Then you've got the little Yoda thing is also on its way out. The Countach, what a fantastic looking car that is. So a lot of Speed Champions cars are going to be going. So these are in for $19.99. What is the price point going to be in 2025 for these? So the Competizione, the 812, I think that's the 812. I was about to say super fast, but clearly it's not. It's the Competizione. The Yavin 4 Rebel Base is also made the list. Now that in person is a brilliant set. So if you can pick it up somewhere, has always had, no pun intended, a very good price on that because it's always been around 111-ish, around that mark. You've got the GT500 Shelby in green, beautiful colour on that one. First Minecraft set in the sale. Well, retiring, shall I say. And then we've also got a first Duplo. And then you've got the Boldy. Now, that was in yellow. Then they released it in blue. And now it's on its way out. Moana. So she's on her way. The Jungle Explorer. I thought that has only just come out as well. So the Lego City range is going to have a full rejig and a reshuffle at the start of 2025. Don't forget, a lot of Lego City stuff comes out in January. So it'll be interesting just how many sets are going to be coming out. Another Speed Champion 2-pack. So that's the McLaren this time. That's on its way out. Then we have got, I think that's a Disney Casa it is. Yeah, so we've got all the Disney bits and pieces. And then we've got the Duplo stuff on there. Coming into the last thing, I like the fact it's recommended it in the order of the stuff that I obviously have been looking at the most, because the top 3 I've had my eye on for a while. So we have got the Command Rover and Crane Loader. Does that mean that all of the NASA stuff is going, or is it just this one? Because there was quite a lot of the Lego City space stuff all came out only a few months ago, I thought, so that's surprising. That's it. I've spoken as quickly as I possibly could, because I thought that was going to take forever. I don't know how long it's taken, but I would have thought it was taken long enough. Right. Let's have a quick look because I am intrigued. Now, I've got this. I own it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is too big, even though I don't know. It's long. Really, really long. Comes with all of the different minifigures. I really like just the plinth and the plaque it comes with. I've been on this at Universal twice. It has all of the different bits. Basically, it has the two stories that you have at Universal. So you have this, and you have all the other little bits and pieces within it, and it's a very, very cool. It's a very, very cool thing. Now, is by the looks of it, it has only got the one carriage. For some reason, I thought it had two. It's only got one. Yeah, only got the one carriage. So obviously, they must have in each individual compartment is what that is. Now, again, I know it's absolutely enormous, but the actual train itself at Universal is oversized as well. Because it's not actually a, spoilers for anybody, but it's not actually a steam thing. It looks like it should be, but it's not. The actual train engine itself is available to take photos of there. But this is 118 centimeters, 46.5 in length, and it is 10 high or 26 high. So does that mean we're going to get another big train of something? The one I want is the Polar Express. I don't know if anybody else would agree with me on that, but that film is fantastic, and that would be a perfect Christmas train for my Christmas display. So yes, clearly that is just a one and done display. I don't think that one does not fit on anything else, but that is on its way. And then the other thing, forget the price because I would never want to pay that anywhere near that. This thing is massive. Absolutely massive. Apparently it's a good build. I probably beg to differ because I had the Falcon, I had the big block of cheese. I sold both of them because I hated them both. And then they released this and I've been going on about it for ages. I don't know where I'd put it. Do I want it because it looks stupid? Yes. Look at its backside. Would I put a Christmas hat on it and cover it in baubles and have it as in my Hoth going into my Winter Village display and it's just chilling out for Christmas? Yes, I probably would. Oh, I don't know. Let me know what you guys and girls think. Because there's a lot of new stuff coming out in October. We will double check that now to make sure that nothing's suddenly just slipped onto the website. But what we will do is this. So we have got the Lego Friends River Camping Adventure is on its way out. Now this is $17.99, so that's what the value of what it's worth. Good sized box, to be honest. So it's a 6+ set. Item number 6. Start again. It's a 6+ set. Item number 40694, and it's the River Camping Adventure. 182 pieces, and you get 2 other members of the cast. Obviously, it looks nice with the little bits and pieces. Tiny little tent, and you've got a nice little tree, little fire, and all that kind of nonsense. But you've got to spend £80 or more with the following themes: Friends, Animal Crossing, Lego City, and Dreams, all Lego Ninjago. And it is supposed to end on the 23rd, which is interesting because does that mean we're going to get one more random giveaway before the 1st of October when it hits the fan, is the polite way of putting it? Because I do believe on the 1st of October we will have, in fact we'll have a quick look, we will have quite a few bits and pieces. Now obviously you might be watching this in November and new stuff is now out and about, so I know this isn't for everybody, but if you are now just making the decision of what's going to be coming out now towards the end of the year, you've got the stuff that's already on the Lego website. So there's some of these are available for pre-order. I'm not going to click on them all, but you can see what is already on there. So you've got the new Batmobiles being added. This is coming out soon, so I'm assuming you might get a giveaway purchase with this, because I think that giveaway date might be when this date then comes out. It's on the 20th of September, so is that the... No, it overlaps. So I'm lying to you all. That's on the 23rd. So I thought that's what they were doing. I've just lied to the whole internet. I do apologise. So the Tim Burton's out. The Burrows is out. So everything else is out. But with regards to what potentially might be coming on between the 1st of October and say the 5th of October, we might be getting a UCS sail barge for quite a lot of money. The Winter Village stuff usually always comes out on the 1st of October. that's when the giveaways tend to start as well. So there's stuff for that. And then there's quite a few other little bits and pieces that are going to be coming. And then potentially the X-Men Mansion is going to be in November. So if you want to get loads and loads of new stuff on day one, because it might have a good giveaway, are you even fussed about the stuff that is on its way out? But that is it, and I am done. So let us know in that comment section below what you think of those 100-odd sets that are going to be going. Is there anything that you are umming and ahhing about? Do you really want it? Are you not too fussed about it? I am sat on the fence with regards to 1 or 2 sets. I don't know what to do about them, because obviously but such is life. But if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You got to take care of the next one. Ta-da.